Maybe
Are we?
she's like.
Is it on?
I think we're on.
Okay.
It's just the
X
that's not working, which is formerly called what?
Twitter.
Yeah. I never go on
Did
Twitter.
Musk kick us out?
Probably.
Is that why it's not working?
I thought you said Muska. I was like, she would never.
No.
She loves us, so we love her.
No.
We love you, Muska.
We do love you, Musk, but Musk. I think he kicked us off.
We must have our revenge.
Oh.
One day.
Good morning.
One day.
Good morning, Jen. We gotta go to Disney when they open the Villains Land. Let's go.
There's a Villains Land?
They just announced it. They're making a whole land of the Disney villains.
I'm here for it.
And I want to go.
And they need some respect. Like, there's a lot of Snow White, but
I want to go hang out with Ursula. Let's be honest here.
I'm here for Ursula. All right.
Oh man, they're gonna be like all those crazy villains.
Mm-hmm.
Is Scar gonna be there?
Yeah. Oh, is that monkey from Lion King gonna be there? The guy's a villain, right?
The monkey?
Yeah.
He was like the
Rafiki?
Yeah, he's like the king's advisor.
Yeah.
I know, like everything was fine before the monkey got there. He was happily delusional until the monkey got there. So
we have to save up and pick a date, Jen. Let's go. And let's go eat churros.
Oh gosh, I love churros. That's
Disney
so good.
Churros.
100% all in. Same, Jen.
Yeah.
Same.
We have a jam-packed week for you today. And we're going to kick us off with today's holiday. And we're going to let Tenacious take it because he's the only one here that is.
Right?
So Tuesday the 13th is Left-Handers Day. Because only left-handers are in their right mind. Shout out to my Southpaws. If you're a left-hander, mention so in the chat. All one of you.
Yep, we've got a couple years.
Tomorrow is Love Your Bookshop, and I love my bookshop, my book dealer. I like to call it.
Your dealer? Know your dealer.
Book dealer.
She is.
Belonging Books. Erica.
So hot.
We love you, and we hope that you're selling all your books on Bookshop Day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Seamus and Ollie are lefties.
Oh, very good. I like them already. Also, Bread and Roses on Main Street in Hyannis is, it's a cafe and they serve food and all that, but they also are an excellent bookstore.
And they have a really good bagel and cream cheese.
Yeah.
Surprises me every time because it's vegan and I like meat a lot.
Yeah. T loves their bagel and cream cheese.
So good.
We used to stream from Bread and Roses.
Mm-hmm.
The good old days.
But
then they started opening at 8 and we're like, we got to go to work.
We can't do that.
Can't do 8 o'clock. No. Thursday is National Relaxation Day. So everyone just, Thursday, sit back, relax.
Self-care.
Kick your feet up.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Don't go to your job. Who needs money? You don't need it. It is a made-up construct, okay? We can decide not to believe in it. You will be poor and homeless, but also you don't believe in money, so that's cool.
I got sad there at the last part.
I tried going in with that until you said I'll be homeless. And I was like,
oh. No, I mean, I can't lie to you. You'll be free, but you're going to be hungry.
America. Friday the 16th is Rum Day.
Hey.
So maybe do a double day of your relaxation and get yourself a glass of rum.
Yeah, that's how you start coming back. Get used to it.
Yeah. That's what you need to realize.
Just start off with rum. Yeah.
Start and end the day with rum. We don't endorse that. Look at me, I am not a role model. Even though I'm wearing an awesome shirt.
It's a pretty cool shirt.
Flying the colors. Can people buy these shirts on the website?
Not yet, but shortly.
Shortly?
We got to figure that
out.
Shortly.
Yeah.
Shortly we can.
Yeah, sleeves are coming off.
Do you want to take Saturday this weekend?
Saturday is Black Cat Appreciation Day.
You have a black cat?
I do. He's more dark brown than black, but his name is Taz, and he's super cool.
I love him.
He's a very sweet cat. He's not a big people person, so if he likes you,
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, hey Taz, he's like, yeah. Like, oh my god.
Being selective with your friends actually it values those friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is that. Yeah, he's not playing them games.
Sunday, the 18th, is Bad Poetry Day.
Which okay.
We were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
Is there, since poetry is an art form like drawing, like painting, like dance, is it ever objective? So could you have objectively bad poetry, or is it always subjective? And you can make up your own mind about it because it's art.
I'd say subjective.
Yeah.
It is art. It is part of you. Yeah. You cannot agree with it or think it's not, up to your definition of great.
Yeah.
Right.
Then somebody else might really like it.
Right. Yeah.
But what if
I will not
the
be celebrating
assignment
that day.
is to rhyme and you don't rhyme? Is that
Say
bad?
again?
If the assignment for that poem, it's you have to write it in a rhyme, but you don't rhyme. But you don't end up rhyming. Is that considered bad poetry?
Yeah. Or you use the slantiest of slant rhymes.
Like orange and porridge. It just
Intentionally bad poetry. That's always fun.
intentionally bad poetry. That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I do like that.
But then it's good because it's comedic, right?
Right.
It's good because it's bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Monday, the 19th, is Potato Day.
Oh,
Boil
I
and
love
mash 'em, stick 'em in the
potatoes.
stew. Boil and mash 'em, boil and mash 'em, boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
We
Boil
love
and mash 'em,
potatoes.
Boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Second breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, I love second breakfast. When is it?
Whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
It's a Hobbit thing.
Let's have it.
Yeah.
Let's
a
have it
Middle-earth
right
thing.
now.
I would love it. Favorite potato form? Ooh. Oh,
Well, we
gosh.
got mashed. We got
I thought it said
scalloped.
favorite potato farm, and I was like, I don't think I know any potato farms.
Fries.
All of them.
I like
D,
it
all of
smashed.
the above.
Smashed.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between mashed potatoes and smashed?
So you
potatoes?
boil them first, and then you take like a cup or something heavy, and you just push them down, smash them, then you put them back in the oven.
Okay.
It makes them
It's
crispy.
so good.
It's so good. Or you put cheese or something on top.
I love potatoes in every form.
Yeah.
You don't discriminate, and that's why we like you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love me my potatoes.
Potatoes.
New week, new song clues for you.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
Who's
gonna
ready?
kick us off with the first song clue, and that has to do with holiday of the week.
And Keaton.
And the artist.
The artist clue is tea, and that's all you get.
So.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. But.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's not technically the first of the month, but we didn't meet the first of the month, so we're gonna celebrate it as it's the first of the month, which means we have some
Nerd
talk!
Let's talk it.
All
Oh,
right.
I don't even need to ask which one is yours.
Okay, so just to preface this article, which comes to us via thegamer.com from Gerald Levy. So Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game. It's not a board game. It's not like LARPing, but it's like a weird mixture of the two. You're sitting around a table, some players, they've invented these characters. They have a sheet with all this information regarding how strong your character is, how intelligent, how dexterous, how charismatic. And then also at the table is a person telling a story that involves all the characters, an epic adventure. And that storyteller is called a dungeon master, which is usually abbreviated to DM, which also means direct message. But in this case, it means dungeon master. So now that you're caught up, and this has been a thing since 1974, but they had a huge presence this year at Gen Con.
What's Gen Con?
That is a big gaming convention in Indianapolis.
Two fingers and push down.
Okay. So this is an article about a recent triumph in diversity. So this comes to us from Gerald Levy. I had the pleasure of attending the Dungeons and Dragons live show at Gen Con, and it was one of the most surreal moments of my life. The incredible cast was the answer to any D&D player's dream company, with some of the biggest names in the tabletop and D&D space in attendance. Abria Iyengar helmed the adventure as DM, again, dungeon master.
Gotcha.
It doesn't mean anything weird.
You know,
It's
I
just-
was thinking
right.
that.
I knew. I saw
I really
it behind
was.
your eyes.
I really was. I was like, don't say anything. It's a family-friendly show.
It's a family-friendly show. And was joined by Dimension 20 alumni Brennan Lee Mulligan and actors
Sure.
Jolly.
Neil
Imani?
Newman.
Anjali Bimani, Samantha Biar, and Neil Newbin. With Newbin and Biar playing their BG3. Okay, so BG3 stands for Baldur's Gate 3. So Baldur's Gate is an infamous city in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting called Forgotten Realms. And this has been a thing for decades. They have novels, video games, a movie.
I did see the movie.
Oh, yeah, Honor Among Thieves?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah. I really like, what's her name? I don't know. It's the actress there. I really like. She's hot. I don't know what to tell you.
So Baldur's
this
Gate
conversation.
3 is currently like one of the most popular video games in the world, and it takes place in the Dungeons and Dragons world. So these actors are playing their characters in real life. With Bamani and Mulligan making brand new ones. The crowd looked to Iyengar as she set the scene for this group of misfits to meet in a tavern. That's typically where they start, just like in Lord of the Rings, actually. And start a D&D live adventure to celebrate 50 years of the most popular tabletop role-playing game. Throughout the weekend, I've been hearing a lot about what it means to make D&D diverse and how strides have been made to create a more inclusive community. Because for decades it's been kind of like stereotyped as like, this is a white person game, but
That's how I understood it.
but there's really been a lot of gatekeeping. A lot of it is on us. To say like, well, no, it's not really like, you know how like Lord of the Rings is kind of like European style fantasy and like all the characters are white, but it's like Dungeons and Dragons doesn't have to be that.
Correct.
Because it can be like whatever you want. And like it's been like a mixture, especially in recent decades, of like not just like European folklore and mythology, but like world folklore and mythology and traditions and whatnot. So you can really play like whatever character you want. And while I kept hearing it, it wasn't necessarily what I saw through the weekend at Gen Con. However, once this cast was revealed, it was an instant recognition that this is the future of what D&D is meant to look like. This table of players actually reflected the artwork in the player's handbook of several diverse players at a single table playing the game. And you can see some pictures on the website. This is a long article, so I'll just read the end here. I joined a roundtable interview with the cast after the performance, and I wanted to know their thoughts on being one of the most diverse tables at an official D&D event. I asked if being at a diverse table like theirs came with any conscious decisions of how they might dress, react, or present themselves when coming to the table. And these delightful people gave me more than I could have imagined. BR, who came with all the ethereal beauty, confidence, and swag of Karlak. So Karlak is this enormous demon woman who was conscripted into the armies of the Nine Hells.
Jesus.
But she doesn't want to be evil. She wants to like have her own life and not just because she was born a fiend doesn't mean that dictates like what she does in life. So she's one of the main storylines here.
Like Donny Osmond.
Yes, right. She notes that although they are fully embracing Karlak with their outfit, they're wearing their non-binary pride pin. So, so read this article.
Do it.
Learn about Dungeons and Dragons. Learn about the increase move towards diversity in the gaming community in general. And this extends to like the cover art. Things that like are welcoming to a wider
range.
group of people, wider range of
It's not
people.
for
Look at it.
just white
Yeah.
nerds with glasses. Sick of that stereotype.
It seemed kind of pointed, but it
Yeah. no.
felt a little bit.
But yeah,
That's what it is.
It
the
is.
stereotype. I mean, also Stranger Things made D&D a big thing lately.
Yeah.
That definitely helped.
yeah, I mean, for the longest time, it was just like girls don't play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And it
That's
just
ridiculous.
becomes a stereotype that just it's like Ouroboros. It's a snake biting its own tail because it's like, well, if you're propagating the stereotype, then it will always be that. And there were already people of color and women
Correct.
playing and non-binary people playing the game. So why not reflect that in the game mechanics, in the game artwork, to make it appear more welcoming to a wider group of people?
Agreed.
And that's my nerd talk.
I love
Nerd
that.
talk is cool.
I love that. You got some what the what?
I do have some what the what. So I was looking for some what the what, and nothing really stood out to me. And I was like, you know what? Oh, wait, that's not it. Yeah. I saw this, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Right? Why not? Okay, so this came from AP, which also means apoplectic, obviously. This is written by a person, we assume.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? ChatGPT, maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, so the headline reads, sighting of alligators swimming offshore of Lake Erie prompts Pennsylvania search.
I've been on Lake Erie.
It's big.
I don't know if I'll go back. If there's an
I would
alligator.
never go back. Underneath Lake Erie is an entire Black community.
That's not... Is that Erie?
Pretty much most lakes.
Yeah, I heard. I literally yesterday was researching one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
it
happened
was
several times in America.
I want to say it's in. No, I don't know where it is.
Well, we're speaking of, there are several times in America where thriving Black communities were pissing off racist white communities. So what they
built
did
a fucking lake.
built a lake and then drowned the entire community.
It's ridiculous. It is,
and now people skate on it in the winter.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. It's a bit of a downer.
I was learning about that yesterday, so I'm glad that you brought it up.
This is good news? Oh, no, this is what the what.
No, this is what the what. So the search for a small alligator in Lake Erie after it was caught on video last weekend swimming off the shore of the lake. So the first sighting was Sunday, according to Erie Times News.
Wow, I'm glad they have their own article.
I was going to say.
Erie Times News.
I wonder what their October's like.
Oh, probably
scary.
Probably creepy. Spooky.
Since the animal rescue specialists have been scouring the area, there are reports of possible footprints and other sightings of the week. So you know what that means, right?
Loch Ness Monster?
That's exactly what it means.
Oh.
It's unclear how the gator got up into the freshwater lake because the Loch Ness Monster obviously has a passport, but officials suspected it may have been a pet.
Of course it was.
Of
course it was.
I thought you were supposed to flush him down the toilet.
That's how it works, right?
Just like the Great Alligator Escape. You remember that book?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are aware of it. Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Community.
Glad that they are aware.
Commission spokesperson Mike Parker said Thursday, if the course of the duties of our office saw the alligator, they would come involved with, and they would have searched more accurately.
But they don't want anyone.
But
don't search for it.
Parker said releasing an alligator, non-native species, into the water is a violation of Pennsylvania law, so cut it out if that's your alligator. Also, go get it, please.
Yeah.
In many cases, that animal has been released typically by a pet owner who no longer wants it, can no longer afford it, or be able to, care for it. So they put it in Lake Erie.
This is someone else's problem now.
So, if you see an alligator in Lake Erie,
find you.
Run, and zigzag, man, zigzag. Don't go straight.
That's right.
You gotta zigzag.
At least it won't breed.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
That we know of. It might see a duck and just be like, today's the day.
No. No.
You might get ducky. Quack, quack.
I don't like
Ducky
that.
gator.
What would a duck gator look like?
Nightmare.
It has like the bill of an alligator, but the body of a duck.
Oh my gosh. How do you walk? It's just...
We got some good news for you.
Good news.
Mine is from the Good News Network, written by nobody other than
Andy Corbly.
So the title article reads, Student Dreams of Stadiums Harnessing Crowd Noise for Electricity Inspired by Monsters, Inc.
I saw this and I was like, Twiz is going to pick this. I knew it.
Have you ever been to a sports stadium when the crowd is so loud it shakes the concrete skeleton of the stands?
Concrete skeleton.
What if you
Great
could
name for a
harness
band.
that passion and energy into a power source? Gaian Jin,
I had to look that up
Lily
because I thought
Min,
it was a place, and I was like, it's not a real place, but it's their name.
a high school senior at Lake Charles, Louisiana, sorry, butchered your name, was inspired by Pixar's Monsters, Inc. to design a collection system that could harness the sound waves generated by sports fans and convert them into electricity to power the stadium.
That's so cool.
If you've ever seen the classic Pixar film, the plot centers around two monsters who work as employees of a utility company that powers civilization of monsters through harnessing children's screams.
So wholesome.
This imaginative concept sparked my curiosity about the potential of converting sound into useful energy, explains Jeonjin. I began to wonder if, in reality, we could harness the abundant noise in environments like sports arenas and use it to generate electricity. The concept involves a piezoelectric effect, which allows certain mechanisms to generate electricity in response to applied pressure. The principle has already been applied before to make electricity generating rods and was recently utilized to design an internal cochlear implant. In 2021, the youth engineer Jeremiah Thoronka was honored with the Chegg.org Global Student Prize in 2021 for this
Piezoelectric?
Thank you. Machine that delivers electricity to homes by absorbing kinetic energy from vehicles passing over the roadway.
Wow.
So the device powers 150 small homes and doesn't rely on charging weather patterns and needs no battery or external power infrastructure. So she wants to use that idea and use it to absorb stadiums. The article is pretty long. I think it's genius.
Give her all
Give
the
her all
funding.
the money.
Give her all the money.
Also, wow. Why didn't we think of that?
Why didn't you think of that? Because Monsters, Inc. was a cool movie.
It
I really liked
was.
that movie.
So smart. So smart. So
So
give
smart.
that a read. The future of electricity is here.
Do it.
Yeah.
Future of
Well,
electricity is
Mark
here.
Hamill's awesome.
It sounds like a very like Tony Stark thing to say.
It does.
Yeah.
Say Mark Hamill's awesome.
Mark Hamill. Is he though? Oh, he is pretty awesome. Okay, never mind.
Your turn.
So okay. So my good news comes to us from the Providence Journal. I don't know why I'm creepy now.
Providence Journal.
So this comes to us from Jack Perry.
Hey, Jack.
Subject.
Fossilized great white shark tooth in Narragansett found by beachcombing brothers.
Narragansett?
Narragansett.
Narragansett.
Like the beer. Narragansett.
Is it
All right.
baby?
So brothers
Friendly?
Brothers Oliver and Sebastian Martinez will have an incredible show and tell treasure when they return to Peacedale Elementary School this fall. A shark tooth.
Whoa,
Oh
they
my
just like gave
goodness.
up their whole government. Like one of these kids is in the
Oh.
witness protection program.
Yeah.
Not
Not
anymore.
We found them.
Yeah, and there's pictures. Anyways, don't stalk these children. But not just any old shark tooth, a really old shark tooth. How old? At least 10,000 years
Whoa.
old and possibly millions of years old. It belonged to a great white shark, one that's estimated to have been 15 feet long.
Is that really long? It doesn't feel that long.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It's
I've
like how many
seen-
feet are you?
I'm quite tall. so-
Right. So multiply that by 3.
Well,
That's a lot of teas.
as
So,
at least 3,
things should be measured in teeth.
2.5.
So this great white shark was 3 tees long. The brothers were with their mom, Lauren, searching for seashells at the Narragansett town beach on July 7th, the day after a big storm when they discovered the treasure. We go there all the time. I've never seen so many shells and rocks, Lauren said. Among those shells and rocks, Oliver spotted the tooth near the waterline between lifeguard chairs 5 and 6.
This is the exact spot.
We were walking along and I just picked it up, like my impression. Said Oliver, 6.5, and entering the first grade.
Again, giving out the poor kids info.
Too much information.
Whole name.
We didn't expect that, his mother said. I'm sorry, I'll stop with the impressions. Thinking they'd found a shark tooth, the South Kingston family brought it to the nearby University of Rhode Island for confirmation.
Just called up the university, like, hey, I got a shark tooth. Do you think you can check this out?
This Rhode Island. You like teeth? I got a shark tooth.
Yeah, I want you to check it out. Thinking they'd found a shark tooth. All right, I read that. It was a white shark, said Sebastian, 8 and entering the 3rd grade. Brad Weatherby, assistant professor.
He sounds fake.
This was written by ChatGPT.
His name is Brad Weatherby.
He's not a weatherman. In URI's Department of Biological Sciences, reviewed photographs of the 1.5-inch long tooth and said it looks to him like a fossilized white shark tooth. Pretty good find for a day at the beach, Weatherby said to Lauren in a message. So yeah, check out this this article.
You could find a shark tooth.
Look at this picture of this enormous shark tooth that's almost 2 inches long, and maybe prowl our beaches here in Dennis and see if you can find your own shark tooth. Yeah, especially after a storm. That's when all the good stuff gets washed up.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse them.
Excuse me. I'll move my coffee.
Click it.
And that's the honest tooth.
We have some announcements for you. This
Oh, yeah.
Friday is
Friday Night Improv, presented by Improv Cape Cod at the Cape Media Center in Dennisport. Doors open at 6:30. The show begins promptly at 7 o'clock. And you can purchase tickets at improvcapecod.com.
what's the theme?
Video games.
There we go.
Video games.
Be there, be
Nice.
square.
Right. Amplify POC has their summer festival August 31st from 12 to 5. Rain, man. It's just been rain. So make sure you go check it out. Taproom Trivia at Cape Cod Beer. It's a Lemonado event this Thursday at 6 p.m. Love Cape Cod Beer.
We love Lemonado.
Love Lemonado. Stephanie Viva is so dope.
Agreed.
She's so cool in real life. You know,
Yeah.
like you meet people and they're like famous. You're just like, oh, they're going to be like, you know,
Kind of
too cool,
snooty.
but- yeah, she was so dope.
Yeah,
was so
she's
cool.
great.
She's
We
really
love her.
Boost your backpack. This is a Core July event. So come and pack up, get things for the upcoming season, school season. It is August 21st, 5 to 7, $15. And you get a lot of artistic kind of, what should I look for?
Supplies.
Thank you. Art supplies and stuff to put in your backpack. So make sure you check it out and check out their website.
We're gonna go over the holidays of the week so that we can go over the song clues.
Tuesday is Left Handers Day.
Tomorrow is,
Love your bookshop day.
and the next day is,
National Relaxation Day.
and the day after that is National Rum Day
Then Black Cat Appreciation Day.
Bad Poetry Day.
and Potato Day.
Oil
Yay.
Hasuth holiday of the week.
Keaton.
Artist clue is T. Timor, Israel, right there.
Yeah. And if you don't get it, that's right. We'll save it for next week.
This team looks like it's working on something more important than I am.
Oh, just a podcast.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Coffee with Teas.
I know people I know Greg Stelly does an amazing podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's
We'll
called,
have to
it's
check
called
it out.
it's called Behind Bars,
Oh,
Cocktails and Wasted Nights.
Oh.
It's about bartending.
oh nice. I like that one.
I'm featured on episode 24.
All right, we'll give
that's
it a look.
Cool.
Sir.
Write it down
Greg
for us.
Stelly is his actual name. I just did trivia with him last night.
Nice.
Oh, who doesn't love trivia?
Well, he hosts trivia. He hosted online.
Oh,
I
okay.
play from Dennisport.
Nice.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for the
went to
info.
college with him.
Sweet. We'll give it a
So
look.
make sure you check out a bunch of different podcasts, and
Yeah.
Especially this one because this one's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
and we're
pretty
dorks,
great.
and
What
dorks
is
are cool.
What's the podcast?
Coffee with teas,
This is tea.
right?
Yeah.
See,
Coffee with tea?
Yeah,
I drink tea now.
exactly.
I like
I'm a
it.
tea
I
drinker.
like it. I like
You're a
it.
tea drinker? You're
I can't drink coffee anymore.
really?
It messes up my belly. So,
You know?
Yeah,
That's sad.
so I drink tea now.
Coffee, yeah, tea's better for you.
I think so. I'm gonna
No,
live
it is.
longer, so that's good.
It is
I think
better
so.
for you in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love tea?
That's
I'm
true.
actually working on 2 movies right now.
That's pretty dope.
Nice.
We just got to wrap up this podcast. And then,
Jesus.
thanks. All right.
It's okay.
So we got
It's pretty fun.
the trivia question. So you just have to answer what is the song you're looking for and the artist.
I forgot what segment we were on. I didn't even know where we were. Completely forgot.
Whoa.
But this one's kind of hard. So if you don't get it, that's right.
We'll give you like another minute.
Put your guesses in the chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Why don't you guys introduce them?
Why don't you?
Huh? Welcome, Abd.
Hello, newcomer.
What's up?
Oh, Morocco.
Greetings from
Wow,
Morocco.
We're
Nice.
international.
Look at us
Right?
go.
Morocco's dope.
Greetings from Buckies Biscotti and Dennis Port, Mass.
Yeah.
Dennis Port.
So yeah, we're on Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. On Cape Cod. I
Yeah.
was reading an article that
If
said
you're
in
in
Cape
it-
Cod and it hurt me.
You're not alive if you're in it.
No.
You're
how
underneath
can you be
a
in it?
lot of
It's a
dirt.
peninsula. You can only be on it. On it.
You're
Shore
dead
side.
if you're in it.
Yeah.
You're dead if you're in it.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
people that
that's-
are buried in Cape Cod.
Yeah,
But
not
we are-
us.
No. Never to be
Unless
seen
this
again.
is a threat.
Pretty much. All they had to do is give me the money. What?
We will recycle the song and the song clue,
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
and we will recycle it, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
But remember,
Hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain.
stay safe, Godspeed, and
Ad astra per aspera, from adversity to the stars.
bye,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks. Go Yankees.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on,
You
guys.
spoiled the mood.
I'm just saying, Yankees are such a great team.